Hey gang, welcome back to my channel. Yes, DJI mini drone 2. Yes, my propeller broke. I'm going to show you how to replace the prop. It's really kind of simple, but a little complicated. You got to kind of follow the rules and regulations of the package. Very important. Let's get into replace that prop and show you how it works. Let's go. Hey, welcome back to another episode of your review channel. Yes, we're talking about the DJI Mini 2 drone. So I picked up this drone about a month ago. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So if you haven't seen that video, check out the unboxing, check out the first flight videos. Really cool drone. So basically I've been flying this drone, and yesterday, unfortunately, I was flying it around and I clipped a little thing outside and it kind of broke the blade here. You can see here. So this blade is chipped off and you can see that. So what was cool about what was happening is that the DJI was actually compensating for that. It was like, jittering because the airflow was off, of course, because it's got a little bit less lift on one of the blades, and it was flying. It was constantly just like calculating itself, and actually it did actually smooth out. So it did calculate the situation, the problem with the actual blade, and corrected itself, because it was almost like it was going to like a little wind shift, which is basically what was happening because it didn't have enough air on one side. It corrected itself and it smoothed out, but I want to change the blade. So how do you change the blades in these things? And that's what this video is all about. So if you have any questions or any comments, leave down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying my video. Also watch my other videos online. I have the unboxing and also the first flight with the DJI Mini 2, which is, by the way, one of the best drones under $500 on the market. Fantastic. So if you haven't seen the video, watch those videos. It'll really show you some things to give you some ideas. But this video is about changing this blade. So this moves around, so you try to figure, okay, well, how do I change the blade if it keeps moving around? So what I like to do is I have a little screwdriver here that I picked up online as well, little power screwdriver, and I'll leave a link down below where you can get something like this. These are really kind of cool. Comes with a bunch of blades, a bunch of bits, both sides here. So this is a really nice little tool to have. So it has right and left, which is righty tighty, lefty loosey. Has a little light in here so you can see, which is kind of cool. But we want to replace this blade. So in the kit itself, when I got the package, it does give you some extra blades. So let's take a look at these blades together. And here they are here. Okay, so here are the blades, and they give you 4 blades total. Okay, and let me just see if there's a difference in the blade configuration here. B and different A. So you have to have different blades, I guess, for different ways of configuration. I'm not sure. I think all the blades are actually, they look all the same to me, honestly. I think it's just how you put them on is important. I think that's probably the most important thing to do. Installation of propeller B as shown in the image, and then this is install propeller A as shown in the photo. So so if you look at the drone, okay, there's the front side and the back side, and they give you an illustration here on this package here. So if you look at the illustration, you got to follow. I guess you have to follow the illustration. So right. So it says these blades here are for the top right and the bottom left, and these blades here are for the top left, bottom right. So this tells you exactly where they go, and I actually didn't realize that myself. I guess there are certain blades for certain parts of the actual aircraft, depending on probably the pitch of the actual blade. Probably that's probably what that is. So if I am right or wrong, let me know. Leave some comments in the section below. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I want to just get this right. So here's the drone. Here are the blades, and it tells you on the package here. So this package says top right, bottom left. All right, well, this is the bottom left of the drone. This is the cracked one. It does fly, but again, we want to change it. We want to have a perfect stable flight. So let's take this out of the package. Let's take a look at this together so we can see what we're talking about here. And I will take one out. Okay. All right, and they also give you extra screws as well. They give you everything in the kit. We don't need the screws. So here's the blade here, and then you see the orange tip. So the orange tip obviously goes up. So that's why they have the orange tip, I guess. If you didn't have the orange tip, you'd probably put it on backwards and just try to figure it all out. But this is the way this one goes on, like this here. Okay, so this one will go on like that. The pitch is correct. It matches the actual pitch of this blade. You can see that. Or if you put on this way, it's the exact same thing. So just because it's the same color doesn't necessarily belong on the same blade, all right, or the same axle of the drone. So just make sure you know that. I guess that is why they are marked like they are. Okay, so, and to get these off is pretty simple. I just use my tool. I hold both sides of the motor with my fingers like this here, so this will move. Okay, right here you can see that moving like that. I just hold this down like that. This actually whole thing moves, so just hold this with your finger like that. Hold it down. Okay, and hopefully you can see a good shot here. And we're just going to remove the screw. Real simple. Okay, That just popped it right off. 2 seconds, that came right off, right? Nice and easy. All right, move that to the side. We'll take a look at this. Take that screw out, okay? This is a special screw, so it's set. It's hard to see here, but it's a little set here, so it actually mounts and then leaves some room for the actual screw, so the propeller can move. And that's why this screw is so important to save. So don't lose these. They do give you a couple extra in the kit. Let's take a look at the blades. So now you can see what I'm talking about here. Let's see, match these up so you can see. So you can see these blades here are. Looks like I had a hard time. It actually just broke right off. You can see that just chipped, like it just sheared it. These blades are really, really thin. So maybe it helps, probably maybe because of the build of the actual drone, or maybe they're supposed to be very light, but the performance, but they seem very, very flexible. As you can see here, they're pretty, not flimsy, I would say, but they're pretty flexible. And then just go back on the drone the same way you took them off. You put the little screw in, you just get it set on top of the little motor, like that. Get your little screwdriver out. Now let's see. Some people put some special set cement in. I don't do that. I don't know if you need that or not, honestly. I mean, maybe I do, maybe you don't. I don't really know. All right, let's get that set and let's get that screwed in. Screw that down. And just a quick torque and a little tight with your hand. Just a little torque, not a lot of torque you need, and that is it. And that's all you have to do to replace that blade. Now that's good as new. And I do have one more extra one here. Again, that is for the bottom left or top right, and also it gives you the configuration. So you can order these online. I'm sure they have them in kits. Maybe I have to order some more. And I did notice on some of the blades, they did have a little bit of little notches on them. I'm not sure if that's from the wind shear or what. These didn't hit anything. I'm not sure. Maybe, or maybe hit a, no, it didn't hit anything. I'm not sure. So if you notice little notches on your blades, I mean, I guess it's kind of normal. And also while you're here doing this, give it a quick tune up. Just make sure all the bolts, all those screws are tight. You might as well just do that while you're here. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do the power screw. Just like give it all a little twist. Make sure they're all tight. And that's important as well, because you really don't want, I guess you really don't want them to fly off during mid-flight. That would be catastrophic, especially when you're flying, you know, very precision flying. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Everything looks nice and tight. Nothing is loose. Perfect. And let's go around, and that is it. All right, so we're going to take this for a quick test ride. Start up real quickly, and we'll just take a look and see how it looks. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it as always. And let's get to just launching it and make sure it's stable and see how it looks. Okay guys, so I got the drone just set. It's in the house, just so you know. I'm just going to do a quick flight just to get it up and running a little bit, make it just level, and just see how it works. So let's do that. Let's start the propellers. Let's just get that running. You can see here, looks pretty stable from the start. All right, looks good. You can see that the blades, nothing's vibrating. That is really, really important. Let's just take it up a little bit. All right, you can see here, super stable. Looks perfect, not moving at all. There's no vibration. Awesome. All right, let's land it. And shut it down. You can see that was actually perfect. So I actually replaced the blades. It works good. It sounds good. It's really perfectly stable, and it worked out perfect. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate it as always. This is 2022. This is a whole new year with all kinds of cool things happening with the channel. So don't forget to hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when all types of videos are ready, especially cool drone videos. And that's what we're doing. All kinds of cool stuff with drones and all types of how-tos, and that's what I do on my channel. So I appreciate it as always. Also like the video. It does help me out as well. Okay guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next review.